Hey guys, how's it going? Austin here with you today. Today we're gonna go put a overdrive and torque converter lock solenoid in my truck, 01 Cummins. We're gonna see how this goes. First day using this camera. Go get that done. We're gonna do overdrive and torque converter lock solenoid. So drop the pan, pull the valve body out, and kind of show you a step of the way. This isn't going to be a how-to. This is more just going to be how I'm doing it. If you want to use it as a how-to, you could. It's a pretty simple process. It's pretty discouraging the first time you do it because there's a lot of parts in there. As long as you put it back the same way, basically pretty simple. But if you have a problem with overdrive, not having it, or your torque converter locking up, it's most likely this sensor. They run like, you can get a cheap one off Amazon, which I do not recommend. They're junk, obviously. You can get one from ATS Diesel or Thoroughbred Diesel. They run closer to the 200 range, maybe if not a little more. I think I paid $205 for mine, and that was through ATS Diesel. And it's right here. So let's go get this started. Well, made it over here to my grandparents' house. Got the truck in the garage. Usually I'd be doing this at my house, but I got too many projects going on. I got my S10s in the garage. I got a Subaru in the garage. I'm trying to get the front end pulled out on. So there will be videos on that. This is just something I have to get done. I have a 4-hour trip I need to make tomorrow, so I need to get my overdrive back because I need to get my boat up in Indian River and put it in the bull barn for the winter here. So I'm gonna get to this. Basically pull the pan off, like I said, and get the valve body out. After you get the valve body out, I'll give some pictures, and well, not pictures, I'll get video on the way. Try to do my best, so let's do it. So I got the pan out, dropped the pan. I'll show you what that looks like. Basically it's 12 millimeter bolts, bleh, all around the bottom of the pan, and I'll show you what I use to collect just about all the trans fluids so you're not making a huge mess. Cost you about 10 bucks at a local hardware store, Menards, Home Depot, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna show you. So got the pan off, just 12 millimeter, man, I can't talk today. 12 millimeter bolts all around, and I use a 23 gallon heavy tote, and I collect all the trans fluid in that. Let's see if we can get up in there. So that's the bottom of it. There's the valve body itself. The lighting's not really the best, but so the bottom right there where all that fluid is, that's actually your trans filter. So you're gonna want to take that off, and then there's gonna be, I believe they're 8 or 10 millimeter bolts to get the valve body out all around the outside. But I'm gonna let this drain for a few minutes, let it I see a bolt hanging out. Anyway, I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, kind of let it drip out so I'm not making a huge mess on this floor. So I got the valve body out. Everything is pretty dirty, so I cleaned it all up. My new sensors they must have gave me a year off of what I needed because it's an oval instead of a flat connector. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet because it's past 5:30, so everywhere that I would use for a parts store is closed, and everywhere else I'd rather not use big box stores. I support the local companies. But here's my dilemma right now. So as you see, this is the old one right here. The connector's flat that plugs into this sensor right here on the side next to the governor pressure solenoid. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on. right there. See, it's flat. And then on the other one, the new one, it's oval. So I cleaned this up pretty good. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. Put a new filter on it. I might have to clean that other sensor up and put it back together for now. But well, it took me quite a bit longer than I expected it to. Got it done though. I'm putting transmission fluid in. I've already put 2 quarts in. Pan's back on, all that good stuff. New filter, new pan gasket. So we're gonna, you know, start her up here in a second and let that fluid circulate. I'm gonna have to add some more. Well, that's going to be it for this one. As you can see my breath, it's 19 degrees outside. Transmission fluid's good. So new filter, new torque converter, and overdrive lock solenoids, and new governor pressure solenoid. So this is going to be it for this one. Make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what I can do better. This is my first video. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have plenty more content coming. I have a 01 S10 with a 5.7 Vortec motor in it, so that's V8 instead of a 6-cylinder, 4-cylinder they come with solid axles and 40s. I'm going to be doing head gaskets on that as soon as possible. And then I have a Subaru that I'm going to be working on too for a winter beater, and then after that we're going to lift that, kind of turn it into like a little rally car, not do big lift or anything like that, but just something to do. So make sure hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.